guys can come over here. You can try to talk to me. And this silver tool, this silver device in my hand, I won't be able to hear you now, but I might be able to hear you later, and it might be easier for you to speak into. So go ahead and come over to here. I'm going to ask you your name. If you could tell me your name, I would really love to know your name. So please, what is your name? Mark that. I just rubbed my belly. See, that's rule number one. I hope I might teach somebody some things, because I'm not a pro at this at all, but I find it's so easy to make the littlest noises. So here we go. We're going to start this again. Can you please come over to this silver device? Try not to move, by the way. Me, the investigator, you, whoever. I'm sorry. Come over to this device, and please, can you please tell me your name? Go ahead. Okay, thank you. Can you tell me, am I dealing with somebody or something that is friendly? Can you tell me, are you friendly, please? Thank you. I would just love to know, can you tell me what you are? What are you? Alright, thank you. We're going to stop this EVP recording session. Let's do a live playback, see what we hear.
Alright. I'll place this down. I gotta mark this. It's February 20th, 2015, 8:30 a.m. Doing an EVP session while doing a live recording of an SB7 spare box session. Testing out the K2 as well, plus with some other tests as cards. See if we could get prediction of answers through the spare box. So we're gonna try some EVPs now. If you guys can come over here, you can try to talk to me. And this silver tool, this silver device in my hand, I won't be able to hear you now, but I might be able to hear you later, and it might be easier for you to speak into. So go ahead and come over to here. I'm going to ask you your name. If you could tell me your name, I'd really love to know your name. So please, what is your name? Mark that. I just rubbed my belly. See,
Yeah, I could hear that. I could hear that of me rubbing my belly. See how easy it is to pick up random noises? I'm so glad that I did that.
So here we go. We're going to start this again. Can you please come over to this silver device? Try not to move, by the way. Me, the investigator, you, whoever. I'm sorry. Come over to this device, and please, can you please tell me your name? Go ahead.
don't know. Didn't hear
Can you
nothing.
tell me, am I dealing with somebody or something that is friendly? Can you tell me, are you friendly, please? Thank you. I would just love to know, I would just love to know, can you tell me what you are?
Alright, here we go. This is the one I really am interested in. Do you hear that? Hold on. I gotta find that. I thought I heard something on that.
What you are? What
Hold on.
are you?
I heard something.
Thank you. We're gonna stop this.
Odd. Well, I guess I'll just have to. I'm checking on review. I thought I heard something on that first go of that question of what are you. Let's do one more quick one. Just ask a few questions. Playback. I kind of like that. More interactive. Let's see what's going on. Alright, we're gonna keep trying. Is anybody new around me? There is. Can you please come over to this device and tell me your name, please? Is there something I can do to help you? Do you need help to pass over? Any EVP session. Just to let you know, I am the only audio manipulation I will be doing on the playback on this, catches or not, is only boost of decibels. I'm only going to be increasing just the actual loudness of the audio. So feel free to go ahead and dissect it and try to clear it up for yourself if you like. I'm not a big fan of doing that, to be honest, because when I first started doing this is with EVP work, trying to capture EVP, and I edited the stinking living crud out of what I thought was evidence. And once you really start digging into it and you start editing, you can make anything sound like it's coming from the depths of hell or a response or anything. So it gets way too flimsy for me once a lot of editing is applied. I don't mind boost. Boost is just loudness, it just makes it loud, so that doesn't change anything except how loud it is. And I don't mind a little bit of background white noise removal, just a little. Don't need to go too crazy. What I'm interested in is the Class A EVP, because that happens. That is something science can't refute. It happens in our reality. We don't know why. It happens. It just does. So, you shouldn't, in reality, the Class A EVPs, they're out there. You shouldn't have to tweak all these other little weird sounds. You heard the sound my shirt made. If I was to sit and not be aware of that, sit and edit that, it would sound like, you could draw that out. It was loud. It was like, whoosh, whoosh. You could sit and turn that into like so many different words, especially 2-syllable sounds. Alright, from what I've seen, most EVP are captured about, I think it was like 1.7 seconds. You generally get 1 to 2 words. A lot of the stuff that goes on like longer, that you hear, that's like really garbled, chances are, if you're hearing that on the internet, it's just my opinion, it's probably not. Because if you really research into this and you look into actual institutions that have really gone and tried to scientifically apply the scientific method to research into this, they have found evidence of EVP, okay? And you don't need to tweak it and make it your own. All you got to do is record it and you'll hear it. I've captured what I consider one Class A EVP, possibly 2, and you don't need much manipulation to hear it. You need a boost and maybe a little bit of white ground removal. Anyway, that's just my opinion. I'm not trying to preach. I think what is wrong with the paranormal, just the field at the moment, is it's not taken seriously because of the way the researchers go about in the presentation of it, and how easily it is for possible evidence to be mistaken. And because of this, it's not going to be taken serious for a long time unless people are trying to do this more professional and trying to point out the flaws and make the general public more aware of how mistaken we can be in general as humans, not just about paranormal research but about everything, and figure out ways to do it better and figure out ways to get the true answer. Okay, that's my philosophy, and that's why I'm doing this, and that's how I try to approach all things in life. So let's get back to a quick burst EVP session and figure out how to get back. Okay, so here we go. So go ahead and try to talk to me. Go ahead and try to talk to me into this device if you can. Can you tell me how many of you are around me? Can you please tell me where you come from? Mark that. I heard car door shut and I moved ever so slightly, like 2 seconds before. Alright, thank you. One last, let's stop there actually. A car door, it'll be interesting to hear if we can hear this car door on this. Alright, playing back. Let's do it.
Go ahead and try to talk to me into this device if you can. Can you tell me how many of you are around me?
Hold on. Thought I heard something again. I don't know. Guess that's why it's good. This is all being recorded.
Can you please tell me where you come from? Mark that. I heard car door shut. And I moved ever so slightly, like 2 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really hear it. Pardon me, I'm gonna drink some water real quick. Thinking about doing live streams, but not necessarily live. Just recording them so people can watch them if they want. Let me know what you think about that. I've been thinking about doing it in the mornings, my mornings, which would be approximately 7:30, 8 o'clock general mountain time, or mountain standard time, I guess. How general mountain time. It's mountain standard time. And yeah, just in the morning. Thinking about it from time to time. Just because it might be easier than chopping these up into 3 parts, just to make it easier to record. So let's go back to, just let me know. Let me know if you think that's a good idea. Real quick before we go back to SB7, I just want to try again with the K2 meter. Record this. Yeah, sorry. Just want to get a fresh recording going. Can you come over here, please? See if you can interact with these devices. You might be able to make this move up and show it, make it a 1 or a 2. And this one you can maybe light up. We could try yes or no questions. The reason I ask this of you is to see if I can get an intelligent response, to find out if you're more along the lines of us, where you think in steps and you try to figure things out, or if you're more animalistic, more instinctual. If you could make any of these devices work for me right now, that would show that. So you work on that too, and we're gonna go back to the SB7 real quick. Go ahead. If there's anybody new with me, please go ahead and try to tell me your name right here.